I died a little on the inside. Every day since you fucked up my life. Bought a ticket for a death ride. Even though I knew I'd pay the price. I've been numbing the pain, smoking feelings away. Like Novocaine in my mind. All the blood in my veins is draining away. I don't care if I'm barely alive. Host is gone, emotionless. My heart already stopped beating. Buried deep, motionless. You caught me but I'm not bleeding. You could tie me up, light the match. Watch the flames wash over my head. I'm seeing red, my heart is black. 'Cause you can't kill what's already dead.
Yeah, joke's on you, bitches. I'm into that shit. I like horror games. As Dream said when we did a family share of our accounts, she was like, there's a lot more horror games in here than I was anticipating.
Yeah.
What up, Bull?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good, how you doing, man?
Was Dream surprised about the horror games you have?
Yeah. About the
just
sheer
bought,
amount
like,
of horror
I-
games.
I bought like 2 more on the Steam sale, so.
Yeah, I need to buy some more. The problem is I need some good ones. And there's so many of them that I'm just like, that's not scary. Like the Amnesia games,
Yeah.
I own them, not scary at all.
So here's the thing, you know, on Twitter, what's the game Forsaken, right?
Yeah.
Like the devs have been like doing that. I was gonna play Forsaken, right? I was when one of these days, until on their Twitter account they posted an evil clown, just a clown, and I say, you know what? I'm not playing your game.
It's not really scary. I mean, as much
No,
as like they're just.
But here's the
they're
thing:
off-putting.
I was playing with Final Fantasy 14 with Nevi and Dreams, right?
Yeah.
And I just checked my Twitter, and the first thing that pops is that fucking clown. And you just hear me go, fuck!
Hang on, let's see here. Forsaken Clown. Let's see here. No, wait, that's not it. That's somebody. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna have to find the Forsaken Twitter account. Let's see here. No, wait, what the? Forsaken UW, maybe? Maybe?
So I just banged my knee on
Forsaken the
side.
film?
I don't think
Starring
it's the
Kiefer
film.
Sutherland and Donald Sutherland? There's a... There is a Twitter account for the Forsaken movie that doesn't look like they have any tweets since 2016. Oh man, okay. Let's see if we can find this. We can find it. I know we can. I know we can. People? Let's try people. That's Forsaken Realms. Forsaken Design. Forsaken Band. It's a Detroit area metal band.
Ooh, okay.
I think we're on the right track. That sounds like we're on the right track, right? Okay.
That sounds like we're on the
That's what it
right
sounds like
track.
to me. Yeah, that might be it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forsaken Production is a freelance writer, programmer, and games designer that doesn't know how to use an Oxford comma, so fuck this guy.
Such a rookie mistake there.
Yep. It's so easy. So easy. And it reads so much better. Reads so much better if you use the Oxford comma. Yeah, I don't see it. You're going to have to share it with me. That means Bulldog's going to have to go and find the creepy clown.
Yeah,
and send
God
it to me.
fucking damn it. I don't want to.
Hi,
God
Debbie.
damn.
Yes, Oxford comma or death. It's so easy. It's not even for
damn it.
educated folks from the city. It's for people that understand that things need separation. You have to have the comma there to put the pause in. That's it. That's all it is. We've had this conversation, Vague, and you actually gave some really good examples on it, which was awesome. Okay. So we're back to playing Genshin. Although, I mean, it's not like I wasn't playing it. I just wasn't streaming it.
Streaming it, yeah.
Yeah. So, I am a little behind on the story, though.
I can't believe now I gotta fucking find this. God damn it.
Yeah, you do. So let's see where we're at for summons. Because I did not get Water Mommy. Which sucks.
You didn't?
I did not get Water Mommy. I didn't go, like, balls deep with my wallet in on her, though. Okay. Let's see where we're at for... And to be fair, I did really well on the Kamisato siblings. So I got both of them on, like, single pulls way away from pity. You just leave bat with... I mean, you don't, Bulldog. You can just leave bat without it. No, I need to see it. I need to see it. It needs to see it. Okay, so how many pages back do we go before we get a 5-star? Because I feel like we're getting real close now to at least pity. Okay, so we got Kamisato Ayaka at the beginning of page 9. So
you know who I gotta go on. I think I gotta go on Voodoo's Twitter because I know he likes a lot of their posts. So it's probably there.
So we're only 48 in. I'm going to make it 50 right now, though, because I've got enough for 2 pulls at least. So let's do some single pulls. Let's see if we get anything good. No, standards, little 3-star piddly things. Ronan has started playing this now, too. And I had to explain to him, like, only put primos on the regular, or like the like limited banners, and you don't put any primos into the standard banner. And all sorts of things, and the differences in the colors and all sorts. So, okay, 50 in, we've got Jack Diddley. So we're gonna do some story, which means that we're gonna get some extra primos. So we'll see if maybe we get something good tonight. I don't know. I still haven't even gotten Ninja Chick, and Ninja Chick that's who I really want. I don't even want Ito. I want Kuki Shinobu. That's who I want. I don't even need Arataki Ito. I've already got Geodaddy. I don't need another Geodaddy. We're good on that. I just want Shinobu.
Well, constellation are you on Geodaddy though?
Oh, I don't have any constellations in Geodaddy. I don't have a lot of constellations into well, yeah, I've made 50 total wishes on this Battle Pass season already, though, so that tells you anything.
Wow. Jesus. Wow.
Yeah. So I don't have any, because, like, it's really hard to get... Oops, wrong one. It's really hard to get duplicates of 5-stars. So I've got Jean, who's at C1, or not even C1, she's at just standard. I've got Child, who's at standard. I've got Kaza, who's standard. I do have 3 Keckings. So she's C3 Kecking. I don't even have, like, anything in Chi-Chi. Nothing in Klee. I do have C1 Raiden Shogun, which we did those on stream and saw, like, those lucky-ass fucking pulls that I had there. Nothing in Geodaddy. Nothing in Coco. Nothing in Hu Tao. I got a bunch of, like... I have a bunch of C6 4-stars, though, if that counts for anything. And
yeah, I guess so.
Kinda, sorta.
Kinda, sort of, yeah.
Let's see here.
It's like they fucking fell off the face of the earth. Where the fuck is this? This game. Here's the worst part. Like, I was scrolling through this, and I honestly, the anxiety is getting to the point where it's like, I don't want to see this clown. I keep scrolling.
Yeah, see, like, I got all these that I don't have any constellations in, and it's kind of sad. It's really, really kind of sad. Tell Bulldog I'll find it for him for a price. Is that price a sweet little kiss?
No.
A little peck on the cheek?
No. Not
Vig
paying
wants
that.
a peck on the cheek, dude. Come on.
I mean, they can get a peck on the cheek if he wants. I'm not paying for finding this goddamn game, though.
But yeah, but that's you just give Veg a peck on the cheek, and it's good. I'm a mercenary. Mercenaries get paid general. General what?
Maintenance?
Or wait. Are you referring to Bulldog as general? Is Bulldog general? Oh, Bulldog's general. Okay, so you're general. So he's just saying mercenaries get paid, general.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know you're quoting the movie The Rock.
We know.
I know what you were
your
quoting.
punctuation sucks.
Forsake? Okay. Is that what it is?
Is it forsake?
Oh, is it forsake?
Is that why we couldn't find it? Because it's forsake.
Oh, God damn it is! God!
Okay, hang on. We're gonna search forsake. Oh yeah, there we go. Psychedelic horror game up to 4 in which play a member of an urbex group. Okay, here we go. Forsake. Oh yeah, that's just a. That looks like one of the punching bag things, though.
It does, but I fucking hate it still.
Yeah.
Because think about it, like, I fear clowns, right? And I'm not expecting to see any clowns on my Twitter account. I don't follow any that would show clowns, and that's the first thing when I popped up on Twitter. Like, Twitter loaded out, it was bam, clown. I was like, fuck.
I love that they retweeted this tweet, and I can't tell if they retweeted it because this person was so happy to be playing the game, or just because of the boobs.
Probably boobs.
Look at that.
Also, they follow me. I forgot they follow me.
Cool. You should make sure to post something about the clown, just so that you know.
He's like, hey guys, fuck your clown.
Hang on, let's see this clown in all its glory. Oh yeah, that's a. It's like
wanna
right up
see
there
it.
with Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Okay, here's my thing with Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I don't see those as clowns.
Neither is that. Just imagine that he's from space, Bulldog. Because, I mean, that... Okay, hang on. So there's that.
Okay, imagine putting a fucking knife through his eye.
And... that. So, there's not a huge difference.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Right, chat?
I'm
You
not
guys all
looking at
agree
your
with me
stream
on
right
this?
now. I'm not looking at your stream.
Oh wait, not link. I didn't want link. I want open image in new tab. There we go. So, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Forsaken Clown or Forsaken Clown. It's just a clown. He's from outer space.
No.
Onwards.
No.
We have
Fuck
work to do.
No.
I will not endorse further punishing of Bull's phobias. Well, I'm not trying to punish it per se. I'm trying to help Bulldog with it. Because he wanted to play this game, and then he saw this clown. But if I can get him to view it as the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which he actually doesn't fear. See? I'm being a good friend. But we will get rid of the clowns.
I never want to see that fucking clown again. I don't want to see it again. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares of that shit. I'm gonna fucking call you at 4 a.m. like, fuck you, man.
Good thing I keep my phone on silent at all times. When did they add this clown?
I don't fucking know.
Can we have more clowns? No, Vig, we're not gonna have more clowns. Like, I'm not gonna post clowns because I'm not a huge fan of clowns in general, but I like Killer Clowns from Outer Space because I don't view them as clowns. I view them as aliens. They're just weird aliens at that point. Friend is afraid of clowns and scorpions. What about scorpion
It's
clowns?
time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
No, because we talked about this.
Well, I'm just asking Vig.
I'm about to say, we talked about this. There's literally a game where there's a fucking train spider clown, and I said, no, I don't want to hear about this anymore.
Yeah, I didn't want to see it either, and I saw it. Like, I actively stood away, like, kept away from that because Chris was telling me about it, and then it fucking popped up in a montage. I'm like, motherfuckers.
No, here's the worst part. The next day, I'm on YouTube. That trailer is on my feed. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? I had no.
I don't want that. Nobody needs Train Spider Clown. No, not at all. Not at all. Okay, so what we're
It's the
doing is we're
traveler.
trying to
And the
finish
almighty
off some stuff
Shogun.
with the Shogun so that we
How
can
might
move
I
on
be
to
of
some of the
assistance, Your
story
Excellency?
quests that we
I
have.
wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh,
And we need
sure.
to drink tea with
I'll
a
fetch that for
ghost,
you
if I
right away.
remember right. I was
please
doing this
step into the
this mission
courtyard and have
before
a
I
rest,
left
almighty
for
Shogun.
my trip,
Oh,
so
and I'll
it's been
inform
a
my
little
lord about
bit
your
since
visit
I actually
immediately.
did story
And
missions.
the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
Okay.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Oh, I need to turn the game volume
Well.
down a bit.
It's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that tea master used to serve?
Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound.
But so how was the rest of Phasmo, Bull?
I seldom had the time.
Not
to
bad.
chat with
Just
you.
getting ready for tomorrow.
Any free time
'Cause we're gonna
I
try
have spent
speedrunning
practicing
again.
martial arts.
I think our best
the
time
vast
tonight was
majority of
2:30,
cases, the
which
one
is
who
like
had T4 was
27 seconds slower than the last time we did it. So
Raiden Makoto.
we're gonna try.
You may well have had an inkling
I
about
think you
that
guys can do
too,
it.
Raiden
It's
Shogun.
all luck at that point, though. We talked about that before.
Well, yeah. Well, Fastmo is all RNG luck at that time. At that point.
Shared with us just now. That was
So,
Makoto's view on
who
reality.
knows? All right, do you want to hear some more Yandere poetry?
Sure.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Be my Valentine. I'm waiting for you.
It was the biggest difference
Okay.
between us.
Okay.
In her eyes,
Blood is
Alright.
the
red,
most precious
bruises are
things
blue.
in this world
Don't say no.
were dreams. The yearning for a
This
better
website's
future
just
held within me.
there's
Don't
literally
say-
there's just yeah, no, that's it.
The last part is just like, don't say no. You're like, ah.
And anime poetry. Roses are red, the plot is shitty. Conveniently add anime titties.
I mean,
I
that
like
is
that
actually
one, that's
just
good.
true. That is just true.
Yeah, no, there's some really, really good ones in that. The Yandere ones, though, were
When
my
you came
favorite.
Charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me. Now, it seems like she was right, while I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on
Bum,
beneath
bum.
the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract.
Well, I told you not to watch
Ambition.
a good
An
chunk of the
ambition is a yearning for something
the new
material
Harry Potter movie,
or a
right?
concrete
Yeah,
outcome.
I haven't seen it yet.
It is finite in nature.
They
I don't think I'm
have
gonna see it though.
they have these weird
Makoto
scorpion
with the force that
monkey
drives humans to
things.
constantly generate
They're
new
creepy as
ideas
fuck.
in the
Why?
first place.
Why?
And they're like in it a
It is
lot.
something innate.
They're in it for a very good chunk of the movie. And I'm just like, ugh.
In other words,
We were watching it, and everybody downstairs, like we're all three watching the movie, and every one of us is just like, oh my god, this is so horrible. Ronan's like sitting there with the blanket over his head. It's like, is it over yet?
Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes. I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving? I
I'm
suppose when
also
it comes
extremely
down to
mad that I can't
it,
play
the
Yuru Kill
definition
yet
of
on stream.
eternity she set out.
Okay.
The embargo isn't up until Friday. It sucks because it's a weird ass game. It's really cool. Hang on, actually, let's watch this trailer for Yuru Kill real quick, which will be a game that I may just end up playing like randomly. I may end up streaming.
Oh, Nevi, what game are you reviewing on Sunday? If you're allowed to tell me.
Let's see here. I think that's what Nevi's gonna do.
Oh,
So
okay.
Sunday stream for Nevi.
Oh, okay, cool. So you both.
I figured that was what that's what she got.
This is the only time I wish I had a Switch
You get
or
on
a console.
PlayStation.
But like I say, like a console.
はい、皆様ご一緒に。ゆるきる
Yeah, you got on PS5 too. So did I. That's what I'm talking about, Nevi.
ゆるきるランドは夢のテーマパーク。つまり囚人と執行人がチームになるわけですね。それでは出発。
No, this game is. It's not exactly what you think it is.
Yeah.
このゆるキルランドを出るまでずっと。
化粧品が入ってる。
俺はやってない。
スキャニング完了。脳波心拍数オールクリア。
Alright, here we go.
囚人の VR
So-
適正テストを終了します。
The good thing is it's like
ゆるきる
part a detective type thing, part a top-down shooter.
死んでたまるか。絶対に生き延びてやる。
All anime. All
Yeah.
right.
あなたを許すことはできない。
100% NIS game.
私は真実を
I
知りたい。
gotta go back on the NIS site to see what other games they have.
Yeah, you
Cause-
really do. There's a lot of cool stuff that's always coming out
Yeah.
on there.
で
Yeah,
も
like Mark
残
Arc
念
was
なが
fine
ら
until I got to the point where I
皆
was
様
like,
全
I
員
am
の
just
冤罪
pissed
を
off
晴
in
ら
this
すこ
game
とは
right
で
now.
きません。冤罪を晴らせるのはこの中で
Literally, I hit a
一人
point where I was
だ
like,
けとなっております。
you have made the
遺書を
grind
書きましょう。
almost unbearable. Great.
Lapis Cell Tactics
but-
remakes? Oh, yeah. I need to make sure I put that one in. Yeah, so this comes out on the 5th. Review embargo and stream embargo is up Friday morning. And I've been playing it. Actually, if I turn off this real quick. And oops, I go to here. You can actually see that I have it loaded up on my PS5 already because I've been playing it. But yeah, it's like NIS does so many games, like Cruel King and The Great Hero. Fucking great game. And I knew immediately, I'm like, I need to play this game. It's gonna be awesome. We had Monarch. Like I've gotten so many fucking just great games from NIS that I just love because they're just very
same.
much me.
They're always got good games. I think the only game I just like was disappointed in was I forget what it was called, that first game I reviewed for him. And the only reason I was not, it was like something Soul Nomad, right? The only reason I was
Oh,
mad at
yeah.
Soul Nomad, the only reason I was mad at Soul Nomad, because I was loving it. I was loving the dialogue, and then the main antagonist, your weapon, basically just starts dropping R words, and I'm like, dude, come on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I was like, dang it, all right. I was enjoying his humor and all that, and then you're like, nah.
It's real weird to get hard R in a video game too.
Yeah.
Like
was
that's
like,
real. Like you would think that you get like a soft A maybe,
Yeah.
but a hard R is like real. Like that's real bad, and it's.
Yeah.
I guess it comes down to the difference, and it's like what we talked about with Panda, where it's like Panda doesn't quite understand like some of the things that we talk about of like that's clearly racist. Like Jar Jar Binks is clearly racist.
Yeah.
And but people outside of the US don't necessarily see it as racist as much as like we know that it is, just because of what we know is going on and what the real implications are and having to do with things.
Yep.
And outside of the US, that word, while a lot of people do understand, you know, it has bad connotations, they don't quite grasp it as much as people in the US
Oh yeah,
do.
no, they do not. Alright.
But it's about
Crystar?
akin to going to Germany and saying Nazi.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
And that's one of those things. Actually, I think that's a good example because like you could say Nazi, like we'll just refer to somebody as a grammar Nazi here, and we don't care. But you can't say the N-word. You can't say Nazi in Germany.
No.
Like it is very frowned upon. They do not like it when you talk anything about the Nazi party or even just say the word Nazi there.
Fallen Legion, Revenant. I might
Or perhaps
try to get a
Borderlands
review
did
copy
not have
for.
the power to sustain
Let me just
Man,
check
let's see which one
everything.
that is.
as was the
Let's
case
see.
Because
when we saw
it looks like a
So,
kind of looks akin to the Final Fantasy Tactic games.
Oh, okay. I think I know which one you're talking about.
the information
Fallen
held in the
Legion,
ley lines
Fallen
is
Legion.
complex and
Rise to
disordered.
Glory.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rise to Glory and
The fact
Revenants.
that they
Yeah,
were able to
but
use it
Yeah,
these are
my-
re-releases of games, if I remember right.
That's right. They are really
They're
releases.
like old. They're old games that have been kind of like remastered. I think maybe.
Yeah. Let me see if there's
Maybe.
anything like new now.
Oh, there is. I mean, you can get
Kamiwaza.
Way of the Thief.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one actually
might-
looks pretty good. That's a stealth.
Yeah.
That's a stealth like shinobi type game.
Yeah, I'll probably try to get a review copy for that because that's coming out in the fall. Actually, that might
Let's
be
go
good.
back real quick. We'll
Look
do
into it.
this. So we got Kamiwaza Way of the Thief, Labyrinth of Galeria, the Moon Society. So this is
I
hilarious.
saw that.
This is the one that I told you. This is the reboot, or not the reboot, but the sequel to Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk. And
Oh, God.
Bulldog and I were talking about that game, and I was talking about how it's an underrated, like underappreciated
Yes.
Switch game. And then the next day, we get
They
a
basically
release or a reveal trailer for this game.
So I'm
Which is-
probably gonna put it for a review copy of that as well.
Yeah. You need to pick up Refrain. Labyrinth of Refrain, Coven of Dusk is a really good movie. I don't know what, or really.
Yeah,
good
I do.
Labyrinth
I really do.
Labyrinth Legend. What is this one? Ooh. Oh yeah, that's
It's-
right. Labyrinth Legend is like a old school RPG.
Yeah, that's the one on the Switch, though.
I have a Switch.
Yes, you have a Switch. I can't. I don't. Yeah.
You know what you could have bought when you could have bought a Switch? You could have bought that instead of getting the VR that makes you sick.
True.
You know, actually,
I could have.
you know,
To be fair,
you could sell your VR.
I could. To be fair though, I haven't gotten like sick while doing it, but I only really do like Beat Saber.
Oh.
right now. So, but other games is like, so like if I do VR chat and I'm like moving with my character, oh yeah, then that's like, no, that's my body's like, nope, you're not.
Have you gotten
like this.
Moss yet?
Yeah, I played Moss. I've already played
Okay.
through Moss.
And Moss
Moss
didn't
is
make you
great.
sick though, right? Because Moss,
No,
it
Moss
feels like
didn't-
you're looking into a diorama, which is the cool part of
Yeah,
it.
no, the thing is like, you literally you can play Moss sitting down.
Yep.
So, and you just like, I'll just like, sit up a little bit so I can like see where the mouse is and stuff like that. But no, I've played through Moss. Moss was great.
Oh, you want Crystar?
I do, but it's
Oh, it's only on Nintendo Switch. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
man. You just gotta buy. Oh crap. Yep.
Well, well, this VOD is completely gone.
Nah, no one watches it. It's fine. Everyone knows my last name, and the great thing is that's an old address.
Yep.
So actually, no, wait, that's not an old address. That's
That might
literally
be
the
it.
address of record for our website. So like
Oh,
you
okay.
can find that on records anyways, so it doesn't really matter.
All right, so I'm gonna get Kamiwaza. We're gonna get this for content creator, live stream.
All right, we're gonna go back to
Well,
Genshin.
this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set.
Bought Nocia on the Switch, then it came out on PC 4 hours later. Surprise launch. Oh, that sucks.
I doubt I
because
would have any problems doing it myself.
the website, like Switch, doesn't really have that. Doesn't have a great refund policy.
So many thoughts were
Oh,
racing
yeah,
through
yeah.
my head as I was brewing.
I gotta look up my monthly views again. Because they want your unique
I'm not
monthly
sure how to
views.
explain it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we do. We get to apply as other because of the podcast.
You're right.
Yeah.
But the things we've
Okay,
seen today have brought back many
It's
memories for me.
$5.59.
I've been reminded of many people too.
Yeah, I had to do it as content
Kitsune
creator,
Saigu,
which is fine.
Makoto, and all the other friends who I
And we
watched
want this
pass
on
in
the Steam.
Back at the
So
Yosho Commission,
the Way of the Thief, I just realized something. It's not coming out on PS5.
But now,
Oh really?
It's coming on. It comes out on
such a
PS4.
heavier topic.
Oh, that's PS5. That just means that
Okay.
it's not optimized to use the solid state drive.
Okay.
So I would load it up on my external hard drive, but it still runs faster than my standard PS4 does downstairs.
She died of
All right,
it
so that one's been. I think I'm gonna do Labyrinth as well. Because that's coming out
I don't
next
think they
year.
have that up for. Oh, they do have review requests up for it now. They didn't
Yeah.
previously.
Yeah, they have it up. Yeah.
Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always
Want
the
that
one
on
to face
Steam
them
as
in her
well.
stead. But this time,
What else do we have?
PlayStation. I
the
think I'll take that one on
circumstances were so grave that
Steam.
Makoto had no choice
Yeah, that
but
seems
to
like
leave
it'd be
me
a Steam
behind.
game.
Well, because I could do it on PS5, and I actually did it on Switch
It
before.
was more that she went ahead of me,
But then if I do Steam,
herself
then that
in
means
front
that
of
it's
me,
easier to share with Chris
so
and
that I
Jason.
would remain
It's,
here.
I'm trying to think. Is Fallen Legends? Is that gonna be
In any
good? That's my
case,
thing.
Fallen Legion?
My
when I realized
like Fallen
what was
Legion is not gonna be
happening,
good. I'm looking at
It might be.
It looks like the type of game I would play. Right?
It might be. Hang on,
you know
let's,
what,
let's
I'll
watch a
play-
video, everybody. Let's see if we can
Yeah,
get one of
let's-
these videos to pop up, and then we can
Yeah,
all
some of the
decide
video.
whether this is going to be a game that Bulldog should play.
or do a review stream on.
Yeah. But see, at the same point, it's like I don't even care a lot of times, like graphics and whatnot. Sometimes
Yeah.
they run slower.
Yeah.
My country was dying.
But I think this one would run a little bit
to send me
better.
to the front,
I think so.
ostensibly to
It's kind of
win
weird
for
that
the
it's a
family of the
card-based
Empire.
set.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting a card-based thing.
Penumia's
Yeah,
arm,
you should totally get this
the
book.
fanged mouth
I
that
think
first
so,
bit
yeah.
into Bolin centuries ago, is my fortune in misfortune's clothing. I've never forgotten that once my people charted their own course, instead of laboring under the yoke of a conquering empire. But I'm one of you.
Ooh, Alice joined the fight. Alistair. Looks like a douchebag. Joaquin.
Yeah. I do like the color design, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Seek vengeance or seize the crown. The choice is yours.
Yeah, we'll do a review for this. We'll try to get review.
Oh, so that was just Rise to Glory. That wasn't Revenants.
I think.
Revenants
Yeah.
is this
So.
one.
Yeah. So both were good. It's
Yeah, they're both
gonna
gonna
get copies for
come
both.
out together. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is gonna be weird. So yeah, I'm gonna play both. I don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Didn't you hear the stories, Lucian? You must have. You talk to everyone.
So the camera is different.
Yeah. Also, the art style's a little different too.
I will bring us glory again.
A little bit.
And if I bring a
the
little
Xbox
glory to myself in the process, so much the better.
My country was dying.
Oh, that's weird.
The
Okay.
consequence of building an empire on conquest and then conquering everything.
We all have our roles to play in this grand opera.
We must turn the people against Ivor.
Oh, it's like a
I know who I'm fighting.
full like international
So many lives are in the
espionage
balance
type
we
thing
have.
where you get to like
We can't
poison the
afford
food
any
supplies and
mistakes.
shit.
Is there a way for me to stream both at the same time?
To stream both at the same time?
And play both games at the same time?
Not that you could.
I'm not.
no.
I'm not gonna do that. Well, technically, if I had dual PC setup, I could.
Yeah, you could. but
I
you
would
don't have
hate
dual
myself.
PC
I would
setup.
hate. I would hate myself for doing that. And I don't have it, so yeah.
You know, you could just get a 5800 with built-in graphics.
I could.
Yes.
Easily, I could, but
It's too late.
I'm good
I arrived.
because that's
Are you,
my
though?
858.
Are you?
That's
Bull?
my.
Are you good?
Look, I just bought a 58. No, I bought a Ryzen 7. Never mind. I'm about to say it's like
You got a
I just
5800.
spent.
A 7's a 58.
Oh yeah,
or a 5800.
I just yeah.
It would be
Yeah, it's right. I already got a 58. I don't need to buy another one. If I buy a new one, I'm building a new PC. And technically, I have the part. And technically, I have almost all the parts. That's the problem. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to buy a new, build a new PC. I really am.
Are you though? Are you really?
I am. I'm really trying to save money here.
And not I. Why did she keep me in the dark about it?
Wait, why is my
Was it to shield me?
camera only
It
doing
was there and then.
30
that I
frames per
resolved
second?
To pursue eternity.
The
As a
fuck?
testament to that decision.
That's with the broadcast, right?
Consciousness, just
Yeah, but no, it's
before
going
I
through the
completely
like I'm in the camera
brought it back
software.
to Inazuma.
Oh, that's weird.
Quite a
Yeah.
story.
When I returned
The only
to
time that
Inazuma,
happens to me if I don't have it
I
in
was
a
shocked to
USB
find that
3
a great
port.
sakura
I
tree
have it in a
had
USB 3
appeared
port.
on
Here,
Mount
let's see
Yogo.
if there's a
Oh, that's weird.
The tree that you know as the
Yeah.
sacred sakura.
Updates. Yeah, like NVIDIA Broadcast is showing. Oh, there we go. I think NVIDIA Broadcast fucked it up. There we go. Yeah, NVIDIA Broadcast dropped it down, and now it's running at 60. Okay,
That's
there
good.
we go. That's better because I looked over. I'm like, why is my camera like not looking in sync?
To be fair, like yours, like when your camera's a little off, it's like it's like hard to notice. When mine's is, oh boy.
Oh
On
no,
the
it's not hard to
DSL,
notice.
it's
Like I notice it from the frame rate.
I mean, if you're watching the stream though, like if you're not looking at OBS, you just watch
Oh,
the stream.
yeah.
It's very hard to notice. For me though, it's very easily like noticed with a DSLR because it's like really off. So you're like, ooh, I need to fix that.
But your DSLR works great.
It does.
Although this face cam works awesome. I like it.
Look, I'm not buying another webcam. I have a Brio right here.
The one thing I don't like about this is it doesn't have a good optical zoom on it. And
Yeah.
that's the one drawback because I have it so far back because I have my monitors so far back and I don't want to put my monitors like closer. I could,
Yeah,
but then I lose
But
like
you don't want-
all this space on my desk.
yeah. That's why I like my DSLR with this. Like the optical zoom is a lot better. So it's like actually like pushed back a lot more than you would like actually notice.
Yeah.
So yeah, I actually really like that.
Yeah, so I've got it in front of my monitor, but even that it's still like if I move it too much in, then I can't. Like it blocks my monitor a little bit.
I will say, like, Elgato, for their first attempts at making a webcam, did a pretty good job, but there's a lot of issues with the face cam that just need to be fixed. And I think once they fix them, it's like, I would just like be like, hey, if you're starting out streaming and you need a camera, the face cam is the good way to go.
Yeah. Hands down. And I think that realistically, all that they needed to do was add in like even a 2x optical zoom.
Yeah.
So that I'm not
That's
having
it.
to use a digital on this because like I can zoom in with it and
But it's
change my
still-
field of view.
Yeah, but it's not like,
I mean,
it's not that
the
good.
quality is not that bad. Like it doesn't lose a lot of quality, but
But you rather have that like internal on the camera.
Yeah.
instead of having to do it a digital one. Yeah. Like at that point, like if they add that, you literally it's basically go like, you're just basically telling streamers just like, hey, if you can't afford a DSLR, right, and like the all the stuff you need to do that to get it running, just get the face cam. You'll get almost similar results.
Yeah, and then what I tell everybody is get, like, I have an arm like this for mine that is adjustable.
Yeah,
like it's a coiled arm. But the one that I have for my face cam is like it has like a clamp on it instead of, or not a clamp, but like this has a C clamp on it, and it has just like a standard like chip clip type thing, you know, but it's a stronger clamp than that, and I use that to route it and like come in and have it supported because it's way up here, like it's taller, it's higher than I am, which is what you want.
I couldn't do that for the DSLR I have.
No,
because it's just the weight of it. So I actually got, because Elgato makes a like camera stand.
Yeah,
like an arm, and it works. That's why I'm using it. It actually works really well. And because I know like if I have my camera on there, I know it's strong enough to hold it up. Like I'm not gonna have problems where it's just like drops off.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, you want something like strong, and that's like that Blue Yeti mic arm. Like I definitely like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Continue the pursuit.
I got for my mic, I got the Rode mic arm is actually pretty good too. That one I like because it has like the swivel base is a lot better. It doesn't feel like it's cheap.
I gotta look at the Rode one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I would recommend it. Like my thing is like a lot of those mic arms I've had in the past, the C clamp just felt cheap, and it was just gonna fall apart, right? Like or fall off. This one, like it's up, it's on there. I feel like it's secured.
The C clamp that I have on mine actually works well. It's not the greatest, but it still works. This one that I was showing, this actually is a mic arm that I was using it as a mic arm. I had it mounted on like my keyboard tray as like the main thing, and it worked well. I don't know. It got annoying for me, and it's not that long, as you can see, and it didn't allow for pulling it out. So like I went back to my old arm, but this thing doesn't, like, this is as high as it goes. It doesn't get out of the way.
Let's go.
Unlike that Yeti one will like go all the way up, and you can turn it around without having to worry about it. Like I can turn this one around, but I gotta like undo the arm portion from the C clamp.
Oh yeah.
Move it over this way, so then it's out of the way, but it requires like a little extra work to do. I don't know. I haven't been able to bring myself to spend $100 and something on a fucking mic arm. But what's the Rode mic arm?
Oh, I can tell you. Let's see.
$98 still.
Yeah, I got mine on sale to be fair, because I was like, it was like I've heard good things about it, but like the price is like I don't want to pay that much. So when it got on sale, it's like, no, I'm gonna get that.
But the Rogue spring loaded, but it does more than like this is like, what's this? This is like
this is spring loaded,
105 degrees is the max that it can go, and I think the Rode can do better than that.
Yeah, but it's also like spring loaded, but it's also like if I take my mic off of this, it's not gonna like shoot up, right? It's gonna slowly move up. Mm-hmm. So that's
cool. I don't take my mic off of this. There's too much screwing, and I have to unplug all my stuff, and like I'm like one of those, like I'm just gonna leave the mic on here if I have to.
So they have the Rode Pod Mic stand for $42.
The Pod Mic one?
Yeah, hold on. I'll send you the link to it.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Yeah, Road Hog Mic Arm. Okay. So that one's very similar to this.
Yeah, this one's a little similar.
But
it
instead
has
of instead of like the two bars, like it's real thin. But this one actually, like, it's thicker. I don't know what's the best way to describe it. That's not
it's a little thicker, yeah.
But I wonder what is this the one you have, or do you have another one?
I think I have
the other one. You have the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I had the other one because
like, why am I doing? There we go.
Because
this one shows it. Yeah, this one goes a full 180.
Yeah.
So this one caps at like maybe 105, 110. Like it's very much, it just goes like this, and that's where it caps. Whereas the Road can do a full 180 up, so it can be completely out of the way if necessary.
Yep.
That might be worth it. I might be able to convince myself to do that. Because it's, in the grand scheme of things, it's never convincing the wife. I just tell the wife, I'm like, hey, I'm going to buy this. She's like, okay. Or I'll just like tell her, like, I'm going to buy this because I want it to do this, this, and this. And she'll be like, okay, cool. It's always convincing myself to spend the money for any of this stuff.
It's the same with me. Like, it's the same with me. I'm like, it took me a while to convince myself I was going to get that painting. Because I was like,
it didn't take you long to convince you of that second one, though.
No, it did not, because I saw it. I was like, God damn, another one. But the first one, I was like, do I really, I have the money, but do I, it's always good, I'm always going to think, do I need this right now, right?
Yes.
And never is do I want this?
Yes and yes. Need and want. Yeah. All of the above. Okay, so we're following the tracks.
I do like it's I immediately saw it's 30 minutes later. It's I'm buying another one. it took me a month to get the first one, and I was 30 minutes later. It's no, I'm buying another one.
It's like a tattoo.
Yeah.
We've now found the equivalent of tattoos for Bulldog.
Basically.
Where am I going?
To be fair, when I finally get that apartment where I move, it's just gonna be a bunch of art pieces. And it's yeah, but they're so good.
Yep. What the hell? I'm following this. Oh, there we go. Now it finally went.
I
think it's
tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta wake up so early just because I gotta send off a CV to someone.
Oof.
But I'm trying so the thing is it's for a postdoc position was good, right? The problem is in Princeton, New Jersey, and I'm
ew.
I don't want to go to Princeton.
You don't want to move to New Jersey, hands down,
But it's one of the things they're working for a lab that's in Colorado, right? And I'm wondering if I could be hey, I understand
how remote am I?
Because yeah, how remote am I? Or it's is there a way where I can do this postdoc in Colorado at the lab, right? So that's the thing. We'll see. And then I gotta do another round of job interviews as well. And then try to get some work done more. Yeah, they do. Gotta do some more applications. I'm supposed to have an interview soon. They still haven't messaged me back about it, and I'm just I sent you my references. You have my resumes and stuff.
Is this that second one, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to be the second one.
The one that you and I talked about before.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the one I'm waiting for.
Did they get back to you on where you can live?
No, they did not. And I wonder if it's that's the reason why they haven't called me back. It's
I mean, it could be. I mean, but to be honest, what they were paying, is not enough to live comfortably where it is that they want you to work.
Yeah, and it's not, and it's one of those things. Also, is like it's not enough to stay in that area or even near that area, and like, and it would be a lot easier and cheaper for me to go to like live in Arizona and then fly once a month.
Yeah,
or drive once a month. Yeah, drive once a month to San Diego.
Although, with gas the way it is, it's probably cheaper to fly now.
Probably cheaper to fly. I mean, it's only like a 30-minute flight too, so.
No,
about an hour actually, probably.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah. So
but it's not that bad. Like, flying to Southern California is not that hard. It's the same as like flying to Vegas.
Yeah.
Almighty Shogun, you're here too.
So yeah, I'm just waiting to hear back.
Are you injured, Your Excellency?
And then like applying for other jobs that are also remote, all that shit. All that stuff you do when you're getting ready to graduate.
Yep. The market's tough out there.
It is.
I mean, look at Chris. He's been searching for a long time. He's in a very specialized field.
Yeah.
And it's like everyone's always hiring for one person.
Mm-hmm. It's the same with me. It's like I'm in a specialized field. My research is dealing with a specialized field as well. But everyone's like, "Oh, we want machine learning." It's like I don't do machine learning. You want an engineer at that point.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
I know
not
the
at
gods
all.
are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant
But that's all
power
right.
to humans means they have
So you either want an engineer, yeah. I'm not worried about that. The worst, if it comes down to it, I just go teach for like a year while I find a job. Which is not fine.
You could teach
Which is
here.
fine, I mean. Yeah,
you see if ASU's hiring for anything like that.
Yeah. Probably just like either like teach there like at like ASU or like a community college for a year while I look for.
The big question is once you've graduated and you're a professor, would you just be Professor Bulldog?
Yes.
Yes.
Technically, my title would be Doctor.
Okay, Dr. Bulldog.
Yeah.
Like you would just be like, hey.
I would probably just go Professor Bulldog.
My name's Justin. Call me Dr. Bulldog.
I'm gonna go to one of my classes and I do end up teaching. Say, my name is Professor Bulldog. Bulldog for short. And everyone's like, "Is your name Justin?" What did I say?
But it says here that our teacher is gonna be I said it's Bulldog.
Okay.
Next person to rebut me gets an F.
Like, we're doing a performance review. You're high marks, but we gotta ask you about the Professor Bulldog thing. Yeah, what about it?
What about it? Why can't I be referred to by the name that I want to be referred to by my students?
It's not like I'm trying to tell them to call me Daddy.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, and then you'd be like, I could be like John over there who's fucking his students, both male and female.
I'm not.
Professor Daddy Bulldog.
Someone's gonna call
Daddy
me that.
Professor Bulldog. It's Daddy.
Someone's gonna
Professor
call me that.
Bulldog.
Someone's gonna call me that, and depending on who's gonna call me that, they're gonna be like, I'm either gonna like it or gonna be like, no, don't do that ever again.
You're gonna look at him and be like, you look like you're 12. You shouldn't be calling anyone but your daddy.
Phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring. The monsters will definitely come back, and when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
It's so weird that we're just fighting with an army of ghosts right now.
Their spirits will be lifted.
I like how AccuWeather has an assignment editor, right? A remote position.
Yeah.
And it says in the United States, AccuWeather is only able to hire team members in the following states due to taxation purposes. And there's almost every state up here except one. Can you guess the state?
Virginia.
No. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Okay. I don't think it'd be North Carolina. East Coast or West Coast?
West Coast. I'll give you that.
Oh, West Coast. Okay. California.
It's not California.
It's not. Oh, it's not Cali. Washington.
No.
Oh.
You want to know what it is?
Yeah. Oh wait,
It's your state,
wait. It's my state?
It's your state. For taxation purposes, they can't hire anyone from Arizona.
Why?
I don't know. That's so stupid.
Wait,
you
Vague,
have some weird
Vague, tell us why. If because Vague said I can tell you why and which state. And I think Vague would know. So Vague, explain to us, expound onto us why taxation in Arizona would not. That's real weird.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best.
Let me finish ranked match 1 minute. Okay. What about IBM with their weather services and whatnot?
They're still just looking for like literally every time I look up there, it's like, hey, put your application in for this, and like you're looking for an engineer. Your thing is literally looking for an engineer. You see, like you keep saying like it's years, like a degree in meteorology, but then you're asking for like back end development from a software engineer perspective. And I was like, no, you want an engineer.
An engineer that knows a little bit about meteorology. Like you want an engineer that took
watches the channel.
Yeah, or that just took like a clouds and their shapes class.
Yeah, that's basically what they want.
Yeah, like just a clouds and their shapes elective.
Like every time I see that, it's like you don't want a meteorologist. So stop putting this job up here saying that you want a meteorologist.
You want the equivalent of rocks for jocks.
Yeah.
Like those geology classes that they would throw football players into just so that they could easily skirt their way through.
It was both. The people's sacrifice has
I just finished the lime jalapeno hot dogs.
Nice.
They're really good.
The grief blinded me.
I want to get the watermelon Reaper ones.
I have them. I got the watermelon Reaper. I got the value pack that has all of them.
How you like it?
I haven't tried the other ones, but I'm gonna test the next one. I'm just going up in heat. So the next one I'm doing is the
jump into the deep end.
Jump
into that.
I'm not doing.
Jump into that deep end, buddy. There may be sharks down there, but don't worry about it. There's a chance that they'll just be nurse sharks.
Hey, look, here's the thing. I'm not afraid of the sharks. That's not what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of the tiny fish that looks like it's innocent and comes to be an anglerfish and bites my fucking head off. That's what I'm afraid of.
Arizona requires withholding tax for any services performed in the state. So some places are like, fuck extra work and just exclude AZ.
Of course.
That I was first and foremost a warrior, and my only duty was to face.
I can see that. I guess. It's not like it's a shit ton of extra work, but then again, I've lived in Arizona all my life, so like every company that I know and have worked for has done business in Arizona, and they just do it.
Yes, they are. They are strong and resilient.
It's not as bad as California. California labor laws are fucked.
I should not be the one to
with the way that they do overtime and all that, man. You try and figure that shit out. Colorado's excluded from job apps because then a company has to show salaries.
Oh, that's true. Like it is hard. Like anytime there's like a job in Colorado, they're showing all their salaries and stuff. I was like, this job is like really open. And then you look at the salaries, like, you are not paying enough.
But you can go there and smoke weed.
True.
Although the company probably doesn't. The company probably still doesn't allow it, but you know.
So here's the thing. This is why I want to go back to Colorado and work at the national lab, not like the NOAA lab there.
Yeah.
When I was there for my for internship, the person that was in charge of all of the students who were there told us, like, just came in, he's like, sat us all down, like, she's like, hey, welcome to Colorado. This is probably your first time in Boulder. Hope you enjoy it. We're laid back here. There's mountain trails, all this stuff. She looked at all of us. There's like 3 black guys, and I knew this was a little bit racist, but I don't blame her because 3 black guys look like stoners. We're just gonna say we look like stoners. He says some of you seem like they smoke. Enjoy a little bit of the medical. If you smoke, I don't care. Everyone's smoking. Everyone's smoking in Colorado. I was like, you know, I like you. So here's the thing. Like, it was racist, but the 3 black people that were with us, like, I know them, right?
Yeah.
2 of them got long ass dreads looking like Rastas.
Oh, that's
and me.
Yeah.
And me, my I already had smoked that morning. My eyes are low. I look like I'm barely awake at that point.
So she just looked at you and she's just like, yeah, you are.
Yeah. It was one of those things where I couldn't even defend myself. I was like, yeah. So I don't even blame her for that. I'm like, she was cool. She was like, yeah, you know, we don't care. Everyone's smoking in Boulder, so smoke away. I was like, cool, all right.
Alrighty then.
Also the professor I was working with, that was the year the World Cup was going on. He basically said, like, the middle of the day, is like, we're gonna go drink at the bar for the World Cup. And I was like, fuck yeah, we are. So we like skipped the rest of the day and got drunk at this bar and watched the World Cup.
I mean, that's like I know a lot of the LOs and whatnot in my company all took off like the first day of the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
I mean, that just happens in a lot of companies and whatnot. We did when I worked at Game Truck, we took a half day, and then just a bunch of us went to Zips for lunch and watched some basketball. And I'm like, I'm not even a huge basketball fan anymore, but I enjoy college ball because of the less flopping.
So I'm not a fan of soccer, but that day I was the biggest fan of Japan. As we were just cheering Japan, like, let's go.
I mean, it's cool when you can just choose a team like that. Soccer's so boring. Chris hates it when I say that.
It's not boring when you got 6 pitchers of beer in front of you.
Well, this is true. I mean, you just do anything you can and figure out, you know, like anything that you can do. Wait, go to the cave below the shrine. Okay.
Also, let me tell you the first thing I did. So, when I got to Colorado, they were taking us to the Target. It's like, hey, buy like, you know, all the stuff you need for your apartment, right? Because they had really an apartment for us.
Yeah.
This is the first day I was ever in where I saw liquor in the stores, like a normal store.
Well, in Colorado, they still have like liquor stores all over the place because they didn't legalize selling hard alcohol in stores until fairly recently.
Yeah, but it was like one of those things. Like, as you know, I'm in North Carolina. I have the ABC store. Yeah. I know if I want like hard liquor, I have to go to the ABC store. This is the first time I was like, wait, there's rum there. I can just buy it right now. Just take it with me.
Well, like, when I was growing up, that's how Colorado was.
Yeah.
Arizona, you could go into fucking Walgreens and buy hard alcohol.
So basically, she were like, all the other students are buying like toiletries and stuff. I had already done that. Like, my stuff was already done. They see me pull up the cart. I got like 6 bottles of tequila and a bottle of rum. They just look at me as like, Is that all you're getting? Is like, you're right.
You're right. I
Back,
need more.
I need more. I need a chaser.
Well, I mean, yeah, you were drinking just like you were just getting rum, and it's like, you gonna mix it? Like that's just drink it straight rum. You know, that's a little weird. Not gonna lie.
I got like rum. I was already high, so I was buying hot pockets too.
Like, so like at that point, they're like, oh yeah, this guy is high as fuck.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think I just stumbled into a boss fight.
Oh shit.
Is this the? I think this is the Raiden Shogun versus Shogun with giant hands.
Ah, Shogun with giant hands.
Look over there. It's another A.
Yep, this is it.
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
All right.
Yeah, so now we fight
Here's
the
IBM
robot.
Here's an IBM job for senior climate scientist. I'm looking at it. They don't mention anything about machine learning. That's good.
That's a plus.
So, I'm gonna apply for it.
And then it's gonna be machine learning. Like, we're like, joke's on you, sucker. We need machine learning. You're like, no.
Wait, Paimon knows that voice. Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your presence.
I think is I just want a job, right? I just want to be like, hey, once I finish all this, I know what I'm doing. That's all I want.
Really been enlightened with new ideas.
I just also know that I've worked fucking 10 years of school and I don't want to do anything under 70,000 too. So
true. You can't in good conscience do that.
No.
I'm here to show you my answer.
Because I know a bunch of people say, well, you're starting off entry, so you're
not entry once you have a doctorate though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, well, you could like do entry levels. Like, fuck no.
No, you could, but no.
If I only had my master's, I would agree with you. I don't have my master's. I gave my PhD, so entry is no.
Continued use of her body, as she indicates.
But I mean, you could always become a teacher.
I became hostile in her eyes.
Here's the thing.
Here's the realm of consciousness.
You already don't like it.
I exist independently of her.
I've already teached.
In this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her.
But once you get paid for it, it might be different.
When necessary.
No, it won't.
She is here to confront me.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but not like this. It's a bit extreme.
An internal battle to the death.
The Shogun? Never thought we'd see that day.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
Also, I have to put the disability thing down.
Oh.
Because I am technically disabled. And in their eyes, do I have a disability? Yes, I have a disability. I technically, because of my anxiety and depression, it has been medically diagnosed. Diagnosed. I'm disabled now. In their eyes, which is like
back and everything right now too.
Yeah, like nervous system too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I gotta put that there.
By the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome. You wish to make yourself my enemy? I am your past,
there we go.
the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity. And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Right an A. In the
Oh.
end, even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down in disgrace. Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth,
Alright, cool.
never shall
So
it
that
shine
is done.
as it once did.
Nice. That's the IBM one.
Yep, that's the IBM one.
Nice.
Shine down.
That's also hopefully remote too.
Hopefully.
Insolent.
Like if I can get into IBM, that'd be kind of good because IBM's benefits are like really good.
Still shines eternal.
That would be nice.
Pathetic. Weak.
I think I'd be starting at, for that one, I think I'm starting at 90,000. That seems fair.
Fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
That's crap. She's just sitting there healing. That's bullshit.
Be gone.
Senior aviation.
Ah, where'd she go?
Into the clouds. There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of
Oh, there's one in Chicago. Yeah, the one.
I mean,
Sao
Chicago's
Paulo?
not that bad.
It's not. It's just.
It's not
but
cheap
just
to
like,
live there, though.
That's the problem. Like, at this point, I was like, yeah, I just need to, like, I'm gonna be like, cool, but can I afford to live in the city?
Definitely. I don't know. We know somebody that you could ask how much it costs for them to live there.
True. Or there's a job in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
I mean, like then you got to live in Brazil, which sounds better than it is.
So here's the thing: the more money you have in Brazil, the better off you are, unfortunately.
Well, yes, but even
they're-
that though,
they're-
like Brazil itself as a like safety standpoint is not.
It's not safe. No, it's not.
It's not safe. I mean, you are a big black guy, so you know you got that.
To be
going for you
fair,
at least.
to be fair, if they would second guess going after me.
Yes.
Realm of consciousness. Her existence is tenacious indeed. She was built to resist erosion.
Oh,
Her
did I
will is stronger than any other living being.
did I ever tell you? No, I probably did. My ex-girlfriend, when before we were dating, she
Yeah.
came by my apartment with her other boyfriend.
But I
And she's like, "Hey, I need, she was like, hey, I need to get this from you. Can you come out and give it to me? We're outside the parking lot." I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll be right there." I had put on my black hoodie with hood on, like my black hoodie, put the hood up because it's fucking cold. It was like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Walked out, and I literally saw his face, this white guy, in fear because a big black guy in a hoodie, black hoodie comes out. He's like trembling in the car, and I come up, give her a hug, and give her what she wants, and walk back into the apartment. And I get a text message later go, like, "What did she do? He's so scared." I was like, "I didn't do anything."
Oh man. Okay, so fun story. So Shannon's like, "Hey, I don't remember if I invited Jason and Sarah for my birthday thing. Can you just ask Jason if they're coming just to make sure?" I'm like, "Sure." So I asked Jason. Well, when I ask him if they're in town this weekend for 4th of July stuff, and then the next weekend we're doing stuff for Shannon's birthday, and he's like, I asked, and he's like, did Shannon ever send an invite for her birthday thing the following weekend? He's like, no, email, I don't see it. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll let Shannon know. And I'm like, either way, and then I explain what we were doing. And he's like, cool, I think Sarah knows. That sounds familiar. And I told Shannon, I'm like, Jason says that he doesn't remember. And she's like, well, I text Sarah, and Sarah's like, we already have our rooms booked and everything. Jason's just an idiot.
That's funny.
So he just messaged me. He's like, we have our rooms booked and everything. And I'm like, yeah, Shannon told me she talked to Sarah. Moron.
To be fair, I would probably be
So,
like the same. If like
Vague says
it's like,
that they scare people for some reason. Why do you scare people, Vague? I don't scare people until I have to yell, and then I scare people.
yes, you have the father yell, which scares a lot of people. It's like, oh,
I have had that yell since like I was a kid, though. Like,
see, here's the thing.
Since I was like, I think working as a retail manager at such a young age and working as a chef kind of did that too. Oh, Vague's 6'4", 280. Yeah, that's a big guy.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm 6. So here's the thing. I found out, unfortunately, because of everything, I shrunk because of my injury.
Oh yeah,
I shrunk a lot. I was 6'4". I'm 6'1" now.
Oh wow.
It's that like, and I wonder it's because I couldn't straighten my back up when they were measuring me.
It's probably because of a hunch. That's what I was.
Yeah,
wondering.
so I have a hunch now. So because they were like, on your thing it says you're 6'4". I was like, yeah, but you're 6'1" when I measured. I couldn't like straighten my back. I was like, I just went like, yeah, you're probably right now.
Well, and that's the thing that's stupid, and they're like that. So like, when I went to the chiropractor, he was like telling me, he's like, you're just so like, you're not even at 5'7", and I'm like, dude, I'm almost 5'8". I'm like, I haven't been to you for fucking ever though. And my back really needs it. Like, I'm pretty certain that I'm going to get an inch back just in posture and my neck.
Yep.
And I could feel it, like, afterwards. I was like, oh, yeah, my neck is much higher than it was. Like, I can feel it holding up. But I hadn't been there in, like, 8 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that was stupid things. Yeah. But for you, it's like you have a back problem that they can see, and then they're literally it's like weight, you know, or it's basically they're looking at gravity's effects on your body. Like, well, you're only 6'1", like motherfuckers. If you get like a tape measure and go with the curvature of my back and up, I'm probably going to be the same height. I scare some of the old people in the complex where I live. They always post on their next door app, scary man walking around gonna rob us.
They can't wait to see me then.
Well, but Vague works in like in an elderly complex. That's why I know that. That's why immediately I was like,
Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices. Tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
God, I want that staff that she has. Everyone looks to the Shogun for hope.
That. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke
Sure,
are true,
that's what we do.
A moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence,
it's murdering time. Time to murder a machine. We're gonna rage against the machine.
Wait, would we get in trouble when we play that? We would get in trouble when we play that.
We played Rage Against the Machine. I could always just turn the VOD audio off.
True.
Uh-oh, we got kicked out.
Looks like we got kicked out.
No.
Oh, what do we do?
You saw your warrant.
Leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still. Right? Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
That's all
Maybe she
true.
gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the she might never leave again.
Look, what is this? Oh, this is one for the FAA.
We should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker
Could
she gets
probably
through
do this
the
job. Hold on, I gotta read more on it.
Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there?
Because I think I don't have to fly, so I just have to do data reporting for the FAA, which is fine.
I mean, but flying's fun,
Flying is fun.
especially when Superman like grabs you by your hand and just like takes you up into the sky.
Wait, we talking about? Okay, it's like, wait, hold on. They have a data scientist in Colorado. That's not the one I'm looking for.
Oh, look at that. We just immediately got teleported up the mountain. Why, hello there, Yaimiko.
Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are.
The girl that
If
wishes
it
she
was
was best
anyone
girl.
else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them.
She's
with
pretty
a
close,
smile
dude.
After the first few times.
Close, but not close enough.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand?
Also, I've already decided who best girl of anime year is this year.
Oh yeah, who's that?
So, it's your
from
Forger.
from
Spy Family.
Spy Family.
Yes, that's best girl. Best girl's finally going to a MILF. I'm just calling it now.
Hey, that's like best girl for a while for us was still the mom from Erased. MILF.
She's good.
Yeah. Hardcore MILF and a badass.
But
badass
my
in a
thing is
different
like,
way.
yeah, my thing is, it's gonna be a unanimous decision through the entire anime community. Your Forger is best girl of the year.
Probably. I could see that.
Yes, that sounds like Ale.
I was we have this new girl that works in IT at our office, and when she first started, she was wearing like one of the first days that she's in, she's wearing like this like tie-dyed shirt, and I thought it was a Grateful Dead shirt at first, and it ended up not being. It was just some random tie-dyed shirt that she found that had like this skull that kind of looked like a dead skull on it from when I saw her walk by, and like she's like, I don't know who that is, and I'm like, oh god.
It's like, damn it. You were the chosen
like,
one.
The Bears. And she's like, okay, the Bears sounds familiar. And I'm like, oh, God. Then I just look at, like, some of the other IT guys. I'm like, they know who I'm talking about. They're like, yeah, we know who the Grateful Dead is. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I'm old, but come on. It's the fucking Grateful Dead. But so then I was in the office yesterday, and she was wearing a Baby Metal shirt. Like a Baby Metal concert shirt.
And that's where you go. And that's where you're like, hey, Baby Metal, nice. And she's like, oh god, the old man knows what Baby Metal is.
When I asked her, and I'm like, so are you wearing the Baby Metal shirt because you like them? Or she's like, oh yeah, I do. I'm like, okay, cool. Because the other option was you were wearing it ironically, like some other people that spend, a shit ton of money on the shirts, and they're like, I hate them. They suck so much. I wear this ironically.
Hey,
she's like, no, yeah. She's like, no, I really like them. Then she watches anime too.
Nice. No, Baby Metal. Baby Metal's good. Because it's basically you look at these girls, just like, you guys don't care at all.
Yeah.
And that's like the true essence of rock and metal right there.
Yep. No, why give a fuck? You don't have to give a fuck. It's fine. It's rock and roll, man. Rock and fucking roll, man.
All I know is that it's the foundation of the
it's like, what's his name? What's the beard guy? Some dudes on Twitter were trashing him on Twitter, and Rob Zombie was like, "What have you done, you grumpy old fuck?"
Like, look, like, here's the thing. People love baby metal. Like, hardcore, like, heavy metal people love baby metal. If you diss those girls, they will come after you.
Oh yeah, but that's how it is with a lot of them. Like there's a lot of those people that it feels like baby metal is very much you either love them or you hate them. And me, I'm just kind of like, yeah, they're cool. I don't listen to them that much, but their songs come on like on a playlist or something like that. I don't turn them off.
Oh yeah, no, it's not one of those things where like, oh god, it's baby metal, I'm gonna turn it off. It's like, oh, baby metal, cool.
Like, oh,
but no, like there are people like their fan base is like very rabid, and you do, it's like do not mess with them.
Well, they probably because they've been taking so much fucking shit from all sorts of other people.
I always have my ways. It's just
but it's always good to see someone like Rob Zombie who's just like, dude, guys, shut the fuck up.
Fuck up.
I'm trying to remember who it was, but there was an all-female black metal band in Japan, and one of the big Norwegian black metal bands had a drummer marry one of them. Wait a second.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. No, I remember this. They're actually like really good. They're really good.
And Norwegian black metal
marries Japanese black metal.
Marries Japanese. Still not Japanese woman. We want black metal.
Yes.
Singer. So my thing there we go.
There you go. Yeah. My thing with the music in Japan right now, like for rock, it's so much more diverse than like what you would find in the United States because they're willing to like experiment more. Like you'll see, like, oh, this is a rock album, but they got jazz trumpets. They're like, what the fuck's going on? It's good, but what the fuck's going on?
You get some weird shit in a lot of different stuff, which I like. I mean, that's how music changes. That's how music, evolves. The
closing song for Jujutsu Kaisen, that's like one of my favorite songs. And that's a rock band doing that, but it's got like jazz guitar and trumpets, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? It's amazing.
And there's how black metal infected Japan. Japanese samurai metal has arrived.
Yes, I've heard Japanese samurai.
February.
I've heard Japanese samurai metal. It's all right. I think it's all right. I don't care.
I'm not finding it.
In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
It's here. A-Track's more experimental noise core is fantastic. I think Dissecting Table, which is experimental that strays into metal, is Japanese too. Yeah, I like hearing some new stuff. Like,
oh yeah.
Sometimes I just can't deal with just like the screaming and yelling into the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of have to tune that portion out and listen to just the music. But there's always like some really good stuff going on there.
Also, Japanese hip hop is getting like really good now too. Like I don't know why. It's just so like Japanese rap and hip hop. You're like listening to it, it's like, oh my gosh, this is like early '90s rap. What the fuck?
Wait. Okay. As I'm searching for this, I come across this article. Newlyweds make entrance to baby metal song Bring Their Own Flags.
Yes! Yes!
Newlywed couple's first entrance in public is a big deal and something that requires plenty of thought and a bit of creativity. This recently married Japanese couple elected to recreate a routine part of baby metal's live show set to the song Road of Resistance. In the clip below, blah, blah, blah. Scene is set as a series of curtains blacked off a wall to the glass windows and doors where the couple waited outside for their cue. As the music began, the curtains were pulled, revealing the bride and groom, each of whom was holding custom black flags, one of them bearing a baby metal style logo that said God Metal.
Yes.
Slowly making their way into the
Nice.
hall in the same fashion as Baby Metal do on stage when they perform Road to Resistance. They are greeted by the warm reception of their guests who cheered and chanted as the moment continued. Okay, hang on one sec. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see here. Where is Google? Okay, I'm unchecking that box right there, and we're gonna watch this.
That's how I would. Yep, that's what I would do. Honey, it's like, honey, what song are we coming? We're going fucking Baby Metal. I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
I love it. That's great.
That's awesome.
And then you keep those flags for like, ever.
Yes.
All right, let me turn on the Google portion so that it goes to the VOD now. We have circumvented getting hit with shit.
Oh.
Okay, back to Genshin.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon, stay here then. You two can go in.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario.
Physics.
all the
No,
Santa
doesn't
loses
count
pay.
for you.
So what's the big deal?
Paimon's had it up to here with both of you! Oh, fine. Paimon's coming too.
Oh.
That's
well, if
one
you're
thing I
quite
don't
sure,
like about
then of
Indeed.
course.
Like, I put in
Now, I shall send
meteorology
you
and
on
it's
your
like,
way.
oh, okay, cool, meteorology. Account manager. No, that's not what I put.
That's not. Well, it depends. What are the accounts? Is it meteors?
No, it's for insurance. And it's not dealing with anything that has to do with weather. I was like, okay.
What? Insurance? Weather?
No.
I mean, here's the thing: the work that they would have you be doing for the insurance company as a weather person, you in good conscience couldn't do it. You would hate yourself.
Well then,
because you'd be trying to figure out ways to fuck people out of their insurance.
That's why I don't.
money.
That's why I don't want to do insurance. Like, I literally don't want to do insurance.
Yeah. Well, like if
I
you
know,
were an insurance
I know the money.
salesman, you could still be a good insurance, like a good person and do insurance sales because you're helping people out. But it's when you work at the corporate level like that and you're just actively trying to find ways to not have to pay things out, that's a problem.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I was like, God, no, sorry. Like,
nope, couldn't do it. Oh. I like this animation.
Nice animation.
remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough.
They just
can
do
I
time
deliver
travel.
you to the right destination.
No, they're trying to get to the plane where the two shoguns are fighting.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I looked at this and was like, wait a minute, is this time travel? Kitchen.
I'm getting very good at getting info out of people. I told my friend I'm going to get you to tell me your social security number. Don't tell me later that day. He told me his social security number. What the hell?
That's scary.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And How come you have not changed at all in all these
AS. AS is Alaska, right?
Yes.
No.
No.
No, no, what's AS?
Arkansas?
Oh.
No, AR is Arkansas.
Yeah, I saw.
Alabama.
Wait,
AK is Alaska. What? Hang on.
Oh, American Samoa.
Oh, okay. Yeah, American Samoa. That's what Vague just said too. AS can be American Samoa.
I forgot that's a.
Well, it's a territory.
I forgot that's a territory. I literally forgot. I was like,
you can be forgiven for forgetting some of our territories. It's fine, especially considering American Samoa is really fucking far away.
Yes, isn't that close to Japan? Like really
It's
close?
I think it's closer to Japan than it is Hawaii. Hang on, let's see here.
Yeah. Like I can take I think it's like a less than a 2-hour flight to Japan. I think from American Samoa.
Samoa is no. It's a.
What is it close to?
It's probably equidistant from New Zealand to Hawaii.
Oh, also, hold on.
Funny enough, those old people think I'd be a robber. I did a bit of work in penetration testing, so I do know how to break into stuff. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's actually really close to Fiji.
Oh, okay, it's close to Fiji. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. So there's a postdoctoral research associate at University of Arizona. But my favorite word is on the thing that they're looking for. Machine learning, because it's the hot topic now. I guess everyone wants machine
it's a hot topic
learning.
for everything. Yeah.
It's like everything else I can do. It's like, oh, machine learning. It's like, fuck, I can't.
I mean, you could. You can always learn.
Yeah, I can always say like, hey, I don't know this, but I am willing to learn.
Say.
How far is Tucson from Phoenix?
90 minutes.
That's not bad then.
Yeah.
That's
fake till you make it. Just dance the robots.
Yeah. I'm gonna apply for it. Like, there's no reason why not.
The only reason to not apply for it is that you have to live in Tucson.
I can live outside Tucson, right?
I mean, yes, but the problem is that Tucson still sucks.
Okay, how about this? It's 90 minutes, right?
Yeah,
it's 90 minutes. I can commute. I'll just do the commute.
You could commute.
I'll do
That's
an
actually
hour.
a friend of mine. Friend of mine growing up, his dad lived in Ahwatukee and commuted to Tucson every day.
Yeah, I would just do that.
I mean, you could live in shit. I'm trying to remember some of the outlet, like Marana. You could live in Marana and some of the ones that are outside of Tucson, like northwest of Tucson. And I mean, that's not too bad, but then it's like you're closer to Tucson than you are to Phoenix. You could do Casa Grande. Toothless Strip Club is in AJ. Wait, were they actually toothless? Because I've seen some shitty strip clubs even here in Phoenix. I'll just say that vague. But yeah, Tucson would be. Tucson's a fucking armpit, and that's saying something because we got places like Yuma and AJ. I really don't like having to go into Tucson whenever I have to, but there are worse places to have to go, I guess. And like everywhere that I would go, you have to go into main Tucson. But so if you lived, if you had to go into it, like you would have to live in Marana, and you would have to drive into downtown Tucson to go where the university is.
Okay. I mean, that might be, I don't know. Okay. Yeah.
So, you could also live south of Tucson if you wanted to.
I could, yeah.
Yeah, and AJ sucks, but at least AJ's closer to Phoenix. Tucson is bad, Vague. I'm sorry. Tucson is a shithole. It's really bad. So we had to go there for my like department's like holiday party that we had like well after the holidays because my boss forgot to have one. So we drive in and Shannon's with me, and Shannon's lived in Phoenix like a long ass fucking time. She's not a lifer like me, but she's lived in here a long time. She went to high school here and whatnot. And we drove down with Ronan, and he's looking around and he's just like, huh. And Shannon and I are just like, God, this place is a fucking shithole. Like every part of Tucson that you drive through almost looks like the worst part of Mesa. And at least Mesa gets better. Tucson doesn't.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
it's like that.
Parts.
It's like that for a lot of the like cities in North Carolina as well. So
yeah. Well, so when Jason, when we were coming back from ZapCon and we were heading down for Chris's birthday, it's like we were coming down, going through Mesa, and I got two good stories out of this. First is I go, hey, you want to see the shitty neighborhood that I grew up in? And he's like, sure, because we were like heading down Mesa Drive, and I'm like, all right, take a right at 9th Avenue, and we go down and just driving through, and it's just this shitty, crappy neighborhood. And he's like, wow. And then, all right, so you know how they have cell towers made to look like trees now, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure in like North Carolina, you've got a lot of like pine trees and different types of trees and stuff like that to do.
Yeah,
well, here they do palm trees, and like outside of my like subdivision here, there's a big one that's like a really nice looking one, and it just looks like a really well manicured palm tree. Mesa, the central part of Mesa is so bad that they put one of those up, but they had to make it look shitty. And I mean like really shitty. Like it is not shaved at all going up. Like they actually put in fake like palm like tree trimmings going all the way up it. They had hanging dead palm fronds off the top of it because if they made it look nice and manicured, it would have stuck out like a sore thumb.
Wow.
And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, holy shit. And Jason's like, what? I'm like, look at that fucking cell tower. It's like, wow. Just wow. Yeah, you know, Vague knows exactly which cell tower I'm talking about. Just off of Mesa Drive. It's like Mesa Drive and Main Street. It's like right around there. Over by the Pete's Fish and Chips. Which Pete's Fish and Chips is awesome, by the way. You come, we'll totally go out to Pete's Fish and Chips. We will make a trip out to Mesa for Pete's Fish and Chips.
Nice. I might be this like fall. Looking at it. I'm hoping.
Nice.
I was
Vegas
gonna
agrees.
come
Pizza's
out this
fantastic.
summer. Yeah, I was gonna come.
No,
out
you don't
this
want to come here in the
but I was
summer.
like,
No, you don't want to come here in the summer.
well, I can't now. So
True. But even if you could, you don't want to come here in the summer.
You have my admiration too.
Summer's just
your
that's just a bad time.
your state's looking for environmental scientists.
Oh, so that's not bad.
The problem is it's only paid 65,000 at level 3.
The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
I mean, you could try and negotiate up to higher.
I could. I'd be like, look, I will do this job, but I need at least 70,000.
Yeah, I need to be up to like level 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the start of something new. The time our duels
Is this?
fight.
Wait, hold on. This is a meteorologist for Univision. Boy, I think.
Oh yeah. We talked about this. We talked about this one. They're still hiring for that one.
They're still hiring for it.
You should totally do it, man. Univision is the Hispanic network. You just need to learn how to speak Spanish, bud.
I have to get the weather in Spanish. Oh god damn it, no.
Just imagine. Actually, you know what? You're probably not like a hot Latina. You know that's what they're looking for.
Yes, that's why I haven't filled that position yet. It's like, why have you filled it? It's like, well, haven't found that hot girl yet, but the hot Latina.
Yeah.
Move their
We're
hips in
looking
one
for a
direction.
really hot Latina. King of the Hill skit in Phoenix always makes me laugh. There's been a job opening every time I looked for a traveling IT installer for OBGYN software requires bachelor's in IT and nursing degree.
Yep.
Oh. Man, I need to eat something. Because I was not looking at the screen.
Oh, you better.
I was looking at chat. Oh, you bitch.
Military service, no. Adjunct, no. The adjuncts don't get paid enough.
Oh,
Baghdad,
good. So
Arizona.
Oh, Baghdad?
Where's Baghdad?
Baghdad's south.
No, I don't worry about it. It's only 52,000. Fuck that. You ain't paying me enough for that shit.
I'm trying to remember where Baghdad is actually now. Because there's Douglas.
I think it's like I'm trying to either trying to find a job in Arizona, find a job in Colorado, or find a job remote. That's all I'm looking for.
And you aren't alone.
Oh no, Baghdad's northwest of Phoenix.
Okay.
I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet my reason.
Oh, okay. It's like weird. It's like off the 93, like well off the 93.
Oh,
It's kind of just
okay.
like in there. Hang on, let's look at this.
And whenever I think of this,
Scientist 3.
It's because it's a mining town. That's why.
No.
Okay, so here's Phoenix right here. Here's Prescott and Yarnell, which is where the wildfires were like a while back and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so it's like here's the 93, which is what you take to get up to Vegas.
Yep.
And it's like I don't even know how you get here.
So it's basically
but you can
where
see
you're
this
saying
is the Baghdad copper mine.
Oh God! So what you're saying is I'm going to a ghost town.
No, it's not a ghost town. It's a functional mining town. It's a newer mining town. Like, look, they even have a golf course there.
Ooh, golf course. Yes.
Because because it's so far out there that they have like the mining towns. They do all this shit. They give you like all these things to do out there. My sister lives in one because
Do you have a scientist one?
Yeah, see, here's the golf course. It's like an executive course. I mean, it's not like a full 18.
I mean, that's not bad.
Google Maps has been screwy lately. It's not bad. Could be worse. Back. But yeah, it's like you can see the copper mine from up above. Just look at how fucked it's made the terrain down there.
Yeah.
But let's see here. Okay, how do you get into Baghdad? So we're gonna get directions in from Phoenix. Come on. You don't want to autofill for me? Okay, so you take the 93. You get off on... Okay, at least it's a paved road.
That's good.
That's good. You follow it, the 97, through mountains, through Spring Mountain Wash. Yes, you gotta drive. Oh, that's what I wanted to do.
I see a job here that I could technically do. It's but it's assistant director job. But I like how it's in-car assistant director. That's the capital letters, right? And lowercase letters. So I'm guessing so no one would notice it. Responsible for research IT.
Yeah, give me fast internet and I'll live anywhere. Don't take the access roads. Yeah, don't take access roads off of this. Like, we don't take the little weird side roads off or anything like that. No, thank you. I mean, you could just get like a razor and just spent. You just see Bulldog spending all of his time just on a fucking like razor out in the middle of the desert.
Bro, yeah, I could. I'd be like, so you guys call like, hey, Bull,
You
you're
could
supposed to go.
expense it
Sorry.
too.
Yep. It's like, nah, man. I'm having too much fun out here.
Oh God. My friend had to visit a government agency here, accidentally drove through the res and got stopped for being somewhere he didn't belong. Yeah, they don't necessarily like, and it's not so much that they don't like you being there, it's like the government of the res. It's that there's some people on the res that don't like you being there, and they don't want to have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, which is understandable.
Yeah.
The blade that I inherited from Makoto seems to be trying.
It's like the same if you're going up to like Asheville in North Carolina and you're getting closer to the reservations there. Like there are times if you go on the wrong road and get stopped, they're like, "You are not supposed to." You're gonna be like, "Yes, sir, I'm not supposed to here. I'm gonna turn around."
I will turn around, sir. Thank you very much for letting me know.
Perhaps it can only respond
Thank
to
you.
me with its
Thank you
full
very
power
much.
When I
Yep.
truly understand.
$875 a week for a physics instructor.
$875 a week.
I had the feeling that she was by
$875.
Yeah, that's
a familiar feeling.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
Because it was 4 weeks. 4 weeks in a month.
Yeah, because that's only like $50,000 a year, if that.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here.
Yes.
$875 a week
times 4.
No, just do $875 times 52.
Oh, you're right. 875 times 52 is 45,000.
Yeah, 45 grand. No, that's
it's not. And this is in Colorado. No.
My father used to teach on the res, and I got a bunch of high school friends that still live there. I mean, hey, the res can be cool, especially if you teach there and you do stuff that they actively want you there for. They'll definitely be cool. And I mean, I have one of my friends is Native American. He lives. His family is from the northern res, north of Flagstaff, and they go up there all the time for it. And they're all really nice people and whatnot. But there are some people that just really don't like white people.
I'm so fucking bad at this. A tropical cyclone researcher in Colorado. It's like, yes, I can do all this. Like, I've done all this, right?
Yeah.
60,000.
Do you say this because
in Fort Collins, Colorado. So
it's hilarious though. It's like, yeah, you definitely would have to be like, you go in and be like, hey, you know, you're gonna get more than that with me, but like you gotta pay me more than that. Yeah, it's not gonna work for Fort Collins. Yeah, right, Vig.
No. And it's remote too. Fuck, it's remote.
I mean, if it's remote, but yeah. I stayed at a murder hotel in a real bad part of the town for a wedding I went to there. Oh God! wait. Murder hotel, like people actually got murdered in there and it was haunted, or like you just look at it, you're like, I'm gonna get murdered here.
I'm looking at this job. Like,
one of the groomsmen's mom was like, yeah, people get murdered there.
Get murdered at the McDonald's down the street as well. I'm applying for it.
You held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to.
Because I feel like
that parking lot next to the hotel and just people scurrying around there all night. Oh God.
Please forgive me.
8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Yeah, I'm gonna apply for this.
But you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly.
Let me make sure that I can do this remote. If I can do this remote, I think I'm just gonna apply for it. If I can't do it remote, I'm gonna be like, that's not enough for Fort Collins.
Yeah.
I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of
Not at all.
Did you know what
was
they come into the light to grab somebody from their cars. Wait, what? They would come into the light to grab somebody from their cars and then disappear.
Any Archon could afford to ignore.
That's creepy.
Form, I can no longer
I don't think I can apply for this job. I think it's passed.
I don't know how long
Fudge.
we have been separated before this reunion. And I don't know what Inazuma
Oh,
has
I can't apply for a
experienced
job, so it
in
doesn't even
time.
matter. Fuck. Okay.
They would swap sitting in the car.
This
What
must
the?
have been an extremely arduous journey for you.
That's weird.
And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look
So
down
then
on me.
I gotta go to bed.
See? You made it.
Yeah, it's
It
almost
was with
Tuesday,
It's like almost
dude.
stability in mind that I
Yeah,
had
it's almost
a
2.
gift for you.
And you got to get up early
Luckily,
for a job thing.
Soothe Inazuma's
Yeah.
mind. Here, take it.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
the last shred of consciousness fades away.
Yeah, you need to go to bed, dude.
But it is you who
Yeah, I'm
must
about
make
to
the
actually.
most important
Yeah, I'm gonna
decision.
just continue to look for jobs in the morning. See, I'm gonna talk to the people. It's like, hey, look, this one for Princeton, that's great and all, but you're working with the people here. Can I work there instead and be like a liaison, like
The
you know,
miracle
like
tree
a,
that blesses the
a
people
contact?
in this
Like I don't want
minute
to just be like,
and
look, I don't want to go to
every
Princeton.
moment will run to
I'm just gonna be straight. Like, if they want me, like, you can tell me why. It's like, am I? Will this affect my me getting a job? And they say no. It's like, yeah, I don't want to go to Princeton. It's like,
Is it
I don't fuck.
really?
Don't get me wrong.
No.
There's a reason why I didn't apply to go to Princeton for my undergrad. I had the grades. I had the grades to go to Princeton. I was like, nah, I'm good.
It's some of those weird things of like, how is there such a great school in such a shitty place?
When
Yeah.
both shine in unison, the sacred sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles.
But I like how
Now,
my
the nightmare
counselor
has
was like,
dissipated, and reality
Justin,
is
you
made
can go to
whole.
any school you
The
want.
vision
Why are you
we
going to
both
this school? It's like,
yearn for is
all right, let me
still
tell you why I'm
ahead.
going to this school. Because all the other schools fucking suck.
Or the areas around them
Nor
fucking
can I
suck.
walk this journey
Yeah,
with you.
he's like, you could have went to what's the big science one? Oh my god, what's the name of it? It's one of the Ivy
Do
League
you know,
schools.
A? I am so
No,
happy
MIT.
now.
I was like
My
MIT.
final wish has now come
Like the
true.
big science. Like you could have gone to
Yeah.
MIT. It's like, yes, I could have gone to MIT. Have you seen the area around
For
MIT?
this,
It
I'm
fucking
always
sucks.
indebted
It
to
does.
you.
You gotta go to Boston.
I could never
No one wants to go
repay
to
you
Boston.
in full. This sacred
There's a reason why they call it
sacrifice
MIT
is
because
mine
nobody wants
until
to
you
acknowledge the
wake
fact that it's
and
in
embrace the
Yep.
Massachusetts.
My thing is, it's like, so you're telling me you're basing your decision on going to school is where you can be at? It's like, absolutely.
Yeah. I can get a good education in a lot of places. Like, sure, there's prestigious, like, diplomas and whatnot, but at the same point, like, I don't want to be there.
So, like, because they were like, but, okay, well, if you stay in state, you could go to North Carolina State. Why not go to North Carolina State? It's a better school than where you're going. It's like, because the area around state sucks.
So the A of the
And she's like,
pencil
explain.
can
Okay, let me explain. Let me
be
explain my
from
first 4 years at
consciousness.
state. My first freshman year, there's no social areas. The downtown sucks, and if I want to go anywhere, I gotta drive 45 minutes. No car. Freshman year, it's gonna fucking suck. Second year, I want to get an apartment. Apartments are $2,000.
Jesus. Yeah, because it's
I'm a
college town.
sophomore. Yeah, I'm a sophomore. I'm not gonna be able to afford it. I'm stuck in the dorms. Can't do shit again. Junior, save up a little bit of money. Maybe have a job. I'm still paying $2,000 a month for an apartment.
Ugh.
I can't socialize at that point because all my money's going to the apartment. Senior, I'm already fucking tired of this shit. I'm looking to move out. I could have been somewhere else and enjoyed my time. She literally, like, my counselor literally looked at me. She's like, okay, you make a point. It's like, thank you. Nancy.
And then I love that you're just like, why are you trying to talk me out of going to this school? You're too good for us. That's literally what they were saying.
Because they were like, Justin, you got into every school you applied for, but you're going to A&T. Why? It's like, you could have gone to all these great schools. It's like, I just explained everything, and she's like, yeah, that makes sense. I was like, thank you. I'm
This is
done
why
with
I'm
this
smart.
conversation.
This is why I'm smart, because I think about things.
So
All right,
am
go
I
to bed,
graduating
dude. You have
class?
to get out of here. You
Yeah.
got to go to bed. You
I'm
got to
going
go
to
to bed.
bed.
You're going to keep
I'm
telling
going to bed.
stories. Go to bed.
I am
All right,
going
I'll
to
talk
bed.
to you later,
I'm
man.
going- All right, bye.
Bye.
Kick me out. Bye.
Had to kick Bulldog out, or else he'd just keep talking. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning there. Like, dude, go to bed.
Centuries ago by by that disaster and the filth.
I will bully
And I've
Bull
always perceived there was
out of
something
my
special
VC if I
about
want
Sacred
to.
Sakura.
He has in and out
It's
privileges,
always
but he
been
knows
there.
that I'll just kick him out
I've tried in the
eventually. I'll be
past
like, go to
prove
bed.
to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness.
I bully Bull all the time.
But
He bullies
unfortunately,
me.
you never
It's the
did
way things
persuade
work.
me, did you?
Night Bull.
But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Ugh. Now we see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you
I
came
got
out
COVID
for
at that
fall
airport
and the
layover,
moment
and
you
now
re-entered
long haul
it.
is worse than.
But
Oh
in that
God.
same time, centuries of battling took place on the
Oh,
outside, did it not?
fuck. That
Traveler,
sucks.
if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you? At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search.
Ito's
Simply
condom.
establishing our location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the
Last night I fell
intersection
asleep from 6 to
of
10
all
after
that you were
dinner.
wishing for.
Got up, was
The
up until
flow of
3, slept
turbulence
until
made
9,
up
did
and
one work
influenced
thing,
by
was up
Makoto,
until 11, then
but
slept
it
until
took
5.
everyone's efforts
Jeebus.
combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside, so it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared. My first thought
It is a meme name right there. That was a perfect name. I love that. That's great. Ito's
But
condom.
it turned out
That's
you
so
had come
great.
to rescue me.
Any
Everything for my
games that
sake.
use stream integration always have the
Help me
funniest
reach the
names.
best
Yeah.
possible outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much.
You
for
get some
me,
great names from
and I
Steam.
will never forget it.
Hey, how are you feeling now?
But there's so many people that
My
make
body has fully
just
recovered.
off the
Shogun's
wall
will
fucking
no
things. And
longer
sometimes
hold
I'll just
against
let them
me.
into my world.
Always
I'll be
thrilled to
like,
hear
that
you
name right there,
but I was
you
really
deserve
asking
it.
about your emotions.
Somebody used to have Mara
Calm
Soft's
down.
thong as
After
their
all,
name.
you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan. It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see
Oh
this
God.
day.
It's the same people you see every day. None of us escape gold ranks. Oh.
I just planted a seed.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past.
I'm
Makoto
stuck. I'm
and you
improving
are
my play, but I
Inazuma's
can't seem
past
to
and future,
unstuck
and
it.
both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear
Yeah,
such
it's
comforting words from you.
pain in the
I
ass for any
graciously accept
PvP
them.
setup.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
Makoto said the exact
Yeah, I might have to
thing.
do some V Rising tomorrow and restart
Great
my
minds think
character
alike,
and whatnot.
I wonder, does that qualify?
Oh, nice.
you
Which one
to
did you get?
maybe take
Did you
the
get a
position
quest
of
too?
Shogun for a couple of days? Actually, no. Forget that. far more trouble than it's worth.
That's what Bull got. He likes it. It works well. I really like the quest. Like the original quest. I haven't used the quest 2, but I used the original quest when they first released it, and that thing was great.
Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
Yeah, mine aren't that bad, but I have to use... I did wear my glasses when I used the quest.
I'm looking forward to it.
But that's because they designed them to be that way. The Dream Sakura. All right. We got 60 primos. We got enough for a wish. This is 51. Do we get anything good? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Boo. Yawn. Nothing good. 2 days, though. In 2 days, we will be able to get all of our Stardust exchanges again, which will be good. Did you see Spellbreak is shutting down and they're merging into the WoW team? Yeah, I can't believe that. It's ridiculous. Like, I shared that in our Discord, and I'm like, I can't believe people willingly join that shit show. Because it's a shit show there. Hands down, just major shit show. And it's like, why would you do that? That's just, oh. Okay. WoW team needs a purge. Blizzard needs a purge, but not of the talent. They just put the worst ideas in every time. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we finished with that storyline. So now we can actually start doing some other storylines because we were stuck in that one. We couldn't get any of the newer ones. But we need to do a Muddy Bazaar adventure. So we'll go to the challenge. We'll do that. Okay. Begin operating the prisoner's spike in the first time within the chasm and protect it from the attacks of monsters drawn to its presence. Let's go to the quest. Alright, we're going to go to the chasm. Just put the worst ideas every time. Mythic Plus and Raider.io scores are awful. To run a 10 key, you need to run one of each up to 15, otherwise... Alrighty then. Wait, where do I go? Oh, oops. I gotta go to the Adventure Guild first. Wait. Why did it send me here? It literally showed me to teleport there, gave me the circle to teleport to and everything. And now it's like, oh yeah, you gotta go talk to the Adventure Guild first. Whoops. Impeccable, you say? For reasons unknown, some dark mud-like substances come pouring out of the caverns and mines. It is a very sudden affair, and the exploration team has yet to come up with any countermeasures, so investigations have started and stopped several times. As such, Kadiv has asked the Adventurers Guild to send help. Dark mud stuff? Is that thing from beneath the chasm? Ugh. See, I try to avoid some gacha games. The battle pass on this works, and what's cool is I will do the battle pass or not do the battle pass depending on how much time I'll actually get a chance to play this. So like I haven't been progressing in the battle pass at all on this one. So I haven't signed up for the battle pass on this. Because I know it's like I won't pay for the battle pass unless I'm gonna get to level 30. If I don't get to level 30, boom, it's just not worth it. And that meme from Rogue One where he's a farmer and I just play old games in Final Fantasy 14. I do have got some gacha games on my phone, although I only play 2 right now, and I don't spend money on them. I tend to get bored by them by the time that it's to where you would need to put money into it. So I'm like, I don't really need it. Genshin's got the proper way of doing it to where it's like a full-blown fucking game, and they give you actual, like, content that you're doing instead of just levels. I think this is probably one of the better ways to do a gacha game. And then they just throw waifus and husbandos at you, and they're like, they're hot. And they have cool powers, and you want to fight with them, right? You should throw money at them. But like I said, I'm like torn on saving up my primos because I really want to get the ninja girl in this. I'm spacing on her name right now, but I don't want Aritaka Ito. Yeah, Caverns layouts, no excessive commissions, come back to fear of danger. So I was puzzling over this matter. You two dropped by. Thank you, Robot Catherine. Let's go have a look. The one thing that I don't like is that they pick and choose when they're going to do voice acting. And it's like this is like a lot of dialogue that, and they could just easily have Catherine voiced this portion. They do it. They use her a lot in other things, but it's like, oh well. Okay. So now we go to the mines. Oh. And we travel here. I do recall Kadaev saying that you helped the exploration team out a lot. That said, the situation in the cavern has been worsening. It's no place for a walk in the park. Wait, you are... Oh, come on. Didn't we meet only a short while ago? I mean, I do always end up asking you for help, but there's no reason to pretend that you don't recognize me. Ah, forget it. In that case, allow me to introduce myself again. I am Hosseini, a researcher at the Academia. I've been working on a device known as the Energy Amplifier, and I even went to Inazuma to do some reference work. However, I've run out of operating funds for my research, so I have to return to Sumeru. So this is where they're starting to do, like, the Sumeru stuff, ramping up for the launch of Sumeru. Which is happening soon. You're the Amplifier Man. I'm quite sure that I've never introduced myself as such. Hey, we're your backup. A device that will release energy that disrupts the ley lines. According to the hypothesis, we can place a spike at points where the dark mud is pouring out to disrupt the ley line. Is the dark mud even related to the ley lines? They did appear based on the anomalies of the ley lines. The worst part is I have that meme to post, but I have so many memes I have no idea where it is. Oh, too many memes. You gotta... That way you just gotta sort them by date and just kind of remember, like, what day was it that I was doing that? It was like around this. I was doing this, so it was the 14th. And then you go back to the 14th. That's what I do with, like, some of my stuff. I'll just download shit. Everything goes into my fucking downloads folder. I'm like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Okay, the dark mud oozing forth from the ley lines will buff nearby monsters, increasing their attack and defense greatly. When these monsters are in areas covered with dark mud, their abilities will be further increased. Monsters will attack the Persona spike constantly, and the surrounding area will flood over with dark mud. Clear the mud to weaken the characters and defeat them to prevent them. Okay.
wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds come.
Speed of light.
Barbados, goodness.
Amateur mistake. Time to go. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
They're gonna come from. There they are.
Into the wind. Riptide. The wind knows me.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Okay. All right. I completed it. Okay. So challenge completed. Bike wound up causing the dark mud to gush out instead. Back to the ground in your calculations? Pseudoscience. Gotta love pseudoscience. I'm gonna have to put some music back on right now.
Watch the flames wash over my head. I'm seeing red. My heart is black. 'Cause you can't kill what's already dead.
The one thing I hate is, like, okay, it's not the one thing. There's a few things that I hate about this game, but it's more than just annoyances. And it's like the sound will just go silent, and there's no music playing. A lot of games will do that though too, and it's just really annoying. Okay. Yeah, it's like God. Why is it gotta go silent? I don't like it. Saw a dude's review of a dungeon crawler. Did it do the same thing? Oh, I gotta wait till the next. What? Or do I just have to wait till the next? Hang on. See, I just have to wait till the next. Where he was thrashing, it was like, check out the music. Oh, where it had no music? Oh, yeah, the music makes or breaks the game. And the music in this game is great. It's amazing music. But when it goes silent, like, you can tell that it goes silent because it's like, you're so used to listening to it, and all of a sudden there's nothing. Yeah, music definitely can make or break a game. Yeah, 1000% agree. Yeah, Jason does, but Jason also just fucking loves music on games. I think he's a huge fucking whore for music soundtracks. And welcome in, Jason. Three birds with one stone. Thanks, Paimon. How you liking Trek to Yomi? I really need to play that. Art direction is awesome and soundtrack of. The spike will continuously purify the environment while charging up. The challenge is considered a success once charging completes. Persina spike will enter a faulty state for a time as it is attacked, causing the charge to temporarily stall. Additionally, using blooming light while the spike is operating normally will clear out nearby oozing concentrations, granting the spike additional energy and speeding up the charge process. Okay. Game is sort of simplistic, but it supports widescreen, so you love it. Where are they gonna come from? There we go.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come. Speed of light.
Charge progress. Wait a second. Am I supposed to use? Oh yeah, I was supposed to use that. Whoops.
The wind knows me. One with wind and cloud.
Found it and posted it in the meme channel. Okay, I'll look at it in just a minute once I get finished with this. Come on. Just found it on Twitter instead.
Into the wind. You're mine.
Oh shit, I'm doing that wrong. That's right. It's been a bit since I did chasm stuff. I forgot what I'm supposed to fucking do.
Wind, hear me. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Really? Son of a bitch.
The birds come. Ha. Yeah. Couldn't let your guard down. No time. Into the wind. There's one with wind and cloud.
With sword comes shadow.
Collection dating back to 2004.
Don't blink. Hey!
There we go. Challenge completed. Okay. Yeah, I did that totally fucking wrong. I wasn't purifying or anything for it. The problem is I never sorted them. Alright. 20-year-old games? Really? With your new PC? It's a peaceful life. Emulators? Really? Man of your PC specs? It's a peaceful life. I gotta make sure to tag Chris in this. Chris does that. He's got a fucking 3080 and playing 20-year-old games. Yeah. I don't need to hear about your stupid pseudoscience. This has absolutely no bearing on me whatsoever. I don't care. Okay, quest completed. So now we gotta wait for the next day. Oil wine. 3080 playing 20-year-old game at 10,000 FPS. That's how you brick a 3080 though.
In adventuring, as in business, you always have...
Right. Go speed through his fucking dialogue again. Oh look, there's more people. How to? Yeah. Too much mud, blah, blah, blah. Yes, long-term exposure gets people sick. We already found this out in the last time that we came in here as well. Oh my god, and there's no fucking music playing at all. I mean, like, this is why a lot of other Genshin streamers just play music instead. It's like, the music's awesome, and I love listening to the music of the game, and it works so well, but man, there's just too many lulls where there's no music playing in the background. Or it's just quiet. Like, there's music. Okay. So now we gotta do the next one. Don't need to recharge. We're good. Okay. As you defeat all opponents within the time limit, the Persina Spike in operation will release shock waves at intervals that will deal damage to opponents they hit and dispel the buffs that these opponents possess. The arena will constantly brim over the dark mud. Once this mud covers Persina Spike, it will cause a fault that prevents the spike from unleashing shock waves. Use blooming light to destroy oozing concentrations. Okay. So that's where I was fucking up.
The
nature.
With sword comes shadow.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Tidal wave.
Okay.
Amateur mistake. The winds knows me. Clouds high. The birds come.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Incoming.
One with nature.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
The wind knows me.
Who is one?
No time to lose. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's the last two that I have to defeat. Down to my final yearly compliance training for work tonight. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you're able to get that stuff done while you got COVID. So.
Barbados, guide us. Don't blink. Cut to the chase.
Yay! There we go. All right. And now we wait for the next day. Although, wait, hang on. Wait a second. Oh, there we go. I haven't been claiming my challenges. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Okay, so I have to do 4 and then 5. But let's see what we got now. We got 254. Let's do a summon. Ninja girl, ninja, nothing. Funny thing to me is I go above and beyond the legal requirements. I operate the same way as when I worked for a company that made you sign NDAs to see the NDA you had to sign. There's an NDA for this NDA because you can't talk about the NDA that you're going to sign. So you need to make sure that you sign an NDA before you sign this NDA so that you can have the NDA go into effect. Okay. So we'll go ahead and see if this works. Otherwise, we'll just skip to the next day. All right. Oh, he's not far from here. I drove one of my coworkers nuts because I wouldn't talk to a new person until 2 supervisors verified they worked there. So I was laughing because I had an LO come to my branch on yesterday, and they work at the Tempe branch, which I do marketing for the Tempe branch too. And he was like, "Yeah, it's closer for me to come to you, so I'll just come to you. You don't have to meet me at my branch." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So he comes up, and they wouldn't let him in without me walking around. I'm like, he's an LO. He's a licensed employee with our company. And he's like, "Why won't they let me?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like messaging me that he's there, and I'm over talking to one of the other LOs that I do stuff for. And it's just like, I don't know why they wouldn't let you in, bud, but I'm here now. Let's talk. Think I must be feeling the effects myself. Stayed away too long. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. You're getting sick for being in the sick area. Getting made sick by all the thingies. That's your problem, Hosini. Oh, ew. That's a gross sounding cough. All right. So now, spike self-circulation report, experimental procedure, talk to who? What the hell? Oh, I gotta escort this. Yay, escort mission. Not some dude from Sumeru. It's just a friendly form of address. Need your help mining superstar. Okay. Start moving the device. Start the hot air balloon right up. Alright. Okay, escort the hot air balloon to its destination to complete the challenge. When you encounter dark mud or monsters along the way, the transporter will stop. Clear them as quickly as possible to allow the balloon to reach its destination. Okay, so it's a little bit different than a lot of the other ones.
Into the wind. Wind strike.
Okay.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Okay, let's pick that up.
Time to go. Into the wind.
Incoming. Hey, nowhere to hide. Hey.
Okay. We gotta escort this thing a long way. Oh, and this one. Shit. God damn it. That one that I need to get rid of. And of course, there's going to be another fight right here, I bet.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Speed of light. Ha. Hey. With sword comes shadow.
The wind moves. You're mine. Shouldn't let your guard down. Amateur mistake.
Come on. Huh. It was just with him, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe it wasn't just. I don't know if I'm getting frame drops from my capture device or what, but I was getting some weird looks. Send your side to the side of the rupture, okay. So then this will be the site of tomorrow's fight. Near 3090. But the thing is, I'm running this on my PlayStation.
Speed of light. Wind, hear me.
Tidal wave.
And I think it was just something having to do with that fight and the movement, because, like, it's running fine now. Just trust me, totally not a show. You need a 3090 Ti. You just want to Genshin Impact to get rid of frame drops.
What you got? Another test.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Yeah, maybe I need to buy more primos in order to get less frame drops. That's it.
You can run, but you can't.
Buy more waifu or husbando currency. Yeah, that's the primos. Oh, come on. Well, there's the limit stone. Like, I can't activate them because there's not any around me to recharge mine. I think I already did that one. Okay. Alright, so we'll go ahead and wait till the next day. I love that they just appear right there. There's the thingy. Right. Where you at, Sumeru, dude? I love that their two names combined are just the reverse of Hu Tao. Okay. So this will be the last one. And then we're done with this event. Damn, there's a lot of things all over the place here. Okay. Okay, use the Persina Spike to defeat opponents and clear the dark mud within the time limit to accrue score. Defeating certain stronger opponents will grant you more points than defeating ordinary ones. Okay.
Into the wind.
Don't blink. Hey!
This is gonna hurt. Damn it.
Incoming. Don't blink. With sword comes shadow.
Barbados.
Falling leaves. Adorn my...
Cut to the chase.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
I'll be fine. Hey! With sword comes shadow.
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Wind, hear me.
Like, I don't even know what score I'm supposed to be going for.
Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
6,200? Sure, I don't know. Maybe that's the score I was supposed to go for? I was just thinking about Star Wars The Old Republic. It had the most egregious battle pass where after finishing it, they tacked a reputation record that had a lower cap than every other rep in the game, so it took an extra month to finish with extra bonuses to rep. Wow.
I think this is pushing it.
That's stupid. I'm sorry, that's just fucking dumb. Okay, so... Oops. Just have to... Yes, it went well. You're so good at this, Osini. Okay, quest completed. I had a realization earlier this year the reason I finished so few games is I keep picking up 200 to 400 hour RPGs. I mean, that could be it. Score 2,000 points in the continued cleanup phase of the muddy. Okay, well, I did that already. You see, I'm only at Battle Pass level 6. And this resets in 11 days. There's no way I'm going to be able to get it in time. Like, get up to 30. If I magically get up to 30, maybe I'll do it. No, that's not right.
Seize the opportunity while it's there.
Okay. Claim. Oh. I had all of them without even, like, really trying, so. Okay, and then there's the core of the apparatus. That's got 11 days left on it. Oh, the drum festival, which I could do. All right, let's see what we got. 276. Okay, we'll do one more. Gosh, all 3-star. My luck has all been used up. Like all of it. It all got used up getting the Kamisato siblings. Which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Okay. So we finished that. Oh gosh, I'm at the 3-hour mark too. All right. It is time to raid out because I have to get to bed because I have to work in the morning. And 3 hours is where I always have to cut it on weeknights no matter what. I get extra time on other times. But I can't stay up super fucking late. So let's see who we've got. I don't like that Twitch doesn't do the automatic, like, open anymore. Like, you have to, like, expand it over or not. It's really annoying. If you pull out your wallet and drop 4K, you can get what you want. It obviously. The worst is hearing people that drop a shit ton of money and then don't get, like, anything. And it's like, if you do the math, you're supposed to, like, if you drop $1,000, you're supposed to get, like, at least a C1. And I've heard of some people that it's like they drop $1,000 and it's like, nope, they ain't gotten anything. We're going to raid into Spooky because we don't always get to raid into Spooky, and she's playing some Hunt Showdown. So we're going to raid into Spooky Wagons _. But thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks, Vague, for chilling. Yeah, Papa Sus. Yeah, you always hop in right as I'm heading to bed. It's almost midnight, and I gotta get to bed. But we're gonna raid into Spooky. But thanks for joining us, everybody, and I hope everyone has a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. We might do V Rising tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, 100K on Diablo Immortal. God, I can't believe some people have dropped so much fucking money on that game and haven't gotten anything. It's ridiculously stupid. You shouldn't play that game. All right, but I gotta raid out. Bye, everybody. Thanks a lot. Have a good night.